The original Crash Team Racing was a beloved PS1 game and a great Mario Kart competitor. Now it's back, completely remade from the ground up and better than ever. The first thing you notice when playing Crash Team Racing is just how good the game feels to control, thanks in large part to its superb boost mechanic. As you turn around a corner, you can press either of the bumpers to start drifting. As you're drifting, a bar fills at the bottom of the screen. When this bar is full, you can press the other bumper to get a boost. This can be chained up to 3 times. Mastering this is absolutely essential if you want to do well in Crash Team Racing. Though it can be a little tricky to pull off at first, due to the narrow window to perform the boost, you soon adjust and it becomes second nature in no time. There are also very smart visual cues in the game to help you know when you can boost. When you're able to boost, you'll see black smoke coming out the back of your vehicle. This is very helpful as it's not always possible to be looking at a bar in the corner of the screen during an intense race. Additionally, a well-timed jump from a ramp will also give you a boost. When you get the hang of combining the boosts from drifting and jumping from ramps, you get into a flow that feels unlike any other kart racer. Nitro-Fueled also benefits greatly from having flawless performance. I never encountered a single frame rate dip in my time with Nitro-Fueled, though the game does suffer from some noticeably long load times. Of course, the excellent mechanics wouldn't mean anything without good tracks to race on. Unfortunately, Crash Team Racing has an abundance of excellent tracks. Not only does Nitro-Fueled include the tracks from the original Crash Team Racing, it also includes tracks from its sequel, Crash Nitro Kart. All up, there's 32 tracks in the game, and the vast majority of them are intricately designed and a blast to race on, due to the hidden shortcuts, ramps, and plenty of areas to charge your boost. Though the tracks from Nitro Kart are often less fun to race on than the tracks from the original game due to their inclusion of gimmicks like switches that activate and deactivate hazards on the course. Nitro-Fueled also features a ridiculous amount of customization options, featuring karts and characters from Crash Team Racing, Nitro Kart, and Crash Tag Team Racing. Something I really appreciate about Crash Team Racing is the decision to tie stats to the races themselves as opposed to their vehicles. This means you can customize your vehicle to your heart's content without worrying about your preference in kart style messing up your stats. As you'd expect from a kart racer, you pick up a variety of items to use in the race to give yourself boosts or to screw over your opponents. The items feel quite well balanced, and a lot of them can even be countered. For example, there's a TNT box that can get stuck on your head, but jumping repeatedly can cause it to fall off. Or when an enemy shoots a missile at you, you can drop an item behind you right before it hits to block it. This helps avoid the feeling of frustration that comes from randomness of items in other kart races, because a lot of the time, when you're hit by an item, you know it's your own fault for not countering. Something that sets Crash Team Racing apart from many of its peers is its inclusion of an adventure mode. In adventure mode, you drive around a hub world taking on races, time trials, bosses, and other challenges. It's fairly simple, but overall a lot of fun nonetheless. Be warned though, the adventure mode in Crash Team Racing is a lot more challenging than you might expect. The AI can be absolutely brutal, but the feeling of overcoming them is incredibly satisfying. The only time that the difficulty is a real detriment to the game is when you're facing the bosses. These characters spam trails of items behind them, and it often feels very cheap and unfair. There's also a plethora of other modes to dabble in once you're done with the adventure mode, including some extremely difficult time trials and a battle mode. The battle mode has its own suite of sub-modes and comes packed with 12 maps to duke it out on. Overall, this is an incredibly content-rich game, and you're getting a pretty crazy amount of bang for your buck. The developers are even planning to add additional content to the game for free in the coming months. Nitro-Fueled, just like the Crash Insane trilogy before it, is also stunning to look at. The environments, characters and karts are all very colourful and highly detailed. Beenox deserve a lot of credit for the visual fidelity of this remake. Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is an excellent example of a remake done right, and one of the finest kart races on the market. Beenox went above and beyond with this game. It's beautiful, packs an incredible amount of content, and most importantly, is an absolute joy to play.